this is Sunniva.
And this is Johannes.
And you're watching Board Game Rumblings.
And we're doing this on our way into the halls today because we are already late for our first meeting because it's impossible to get a taxi at the castle in the morning. I'm just saying.
Castle.
At the castle.
I love that sentence.
It's really hard to get it on the castle.
Yes, now we're hurrying through hall 3.
Yes.
For our meeting.
Walking downstairs, filming. We're just really good at multitasking. We're best at multitasking actually in the world.
Yes.
I just won the multitasking world championship yesterday.
Congrats.
I didn't. It's a lie.
You did it while you were sleeping?
Yes. I slept like it was a dream. A dream come true.
Yeah.
So yeah, we slept like 5 hours today, but I am awake now.
Yeah.
Probably going to be super tired tonight, but we're going to play games. And first we're going to have a meeting, then we're going to work at the booth. You will see what happens. Let's try to film some at the booth today. And now
let's do
we're going through this thing. It's a thing. You didn't see it. You might have seen it. And now we're going to the meeting.
Yes.
Yes.
We're walking through the Galleria. This is the place to get food at the Messe. It's always super crowded.
Hello, I'm Benoît Turpin. I'm the game designer of Welcome to the Moon. And it's the third game in our trilogy of roll and write, or flip and write. Mm-hmm. And it started with a game about building suburbs in the 50s. And now we're going to explore the moon. We're going to try to conquer the moon. And the game works in the same manner as the original Welcome to. You flip 3 cards and you pick one combination of one number and one action. Yeah. And you play simultaneously, and you have to place a number somewhere on your map, and you can use the action if you want to. And the actions are all themed into space, but for those who have played Welcome to, they'll find that the plants are the parks in Welcome to, and the robots are the fences, and so they'll be very familiar with the way it works. But each sheet is very different, and there are 8 sheets in the box, so it's you can play them individually if you want, or you can play them in a campaign to learn about the story.
That's awesome.
Then you can go on the second map, which is the trip, the journey from the Earth to the moon.
This looks really different, like it looks like a completely different...
It's a completely different game, but it works completely the same.
Yeah, that's cool.
And this one is, there's just one zone, one street in Welcome to, but it's very long. So it's too long for you to fill with numbers from 1 to 15.
Yes.
So at some point you will have to make stops, and you'll be using energies to break your zone into different parts, so you will be able to number them from scratch. Yeah. But if you do that, then you limit your access to the space stations. So it's always a balance between am I going there first, or am I trying to go to the moon? Yeah. And so the experience is different, but the way it plays feels like Welcome to. The goal was not to make 8 different games, but was to create 8 different experiences of the same game.
Yeah.
So I can only explain a bit the differences. So it's only a 2-player game, this one. You will have a system of draft at the beginning where you can play when your card, you can place it on this side or on this side, and the other player will do the same on this side or this side. And there is a way to grab them, so you will grab everything. Yeah. So this is the first part, and then the second part will be to create the engine, the same as in Wonderful Kingdom, where you have you start this way and you continue like this with your with the cards you take from this side or this side. And there are 4 different modules inside, and you always play with one module, so they all have different effects. So there is a lot of you can play a lot of
Differently,
time
yeah.
differently. Yes.
That is correct.
It's 14:25 and we've been spending the day at the Forbidden Games booth. I have been demoing Dungeon Party, which is a cute little game I learned how to play yesterday actually. It's a coin bouncing role-playing game. Well, we're basically like bouncing coins onto coaster-ish tiles to kill monsters and try to survive through different rooms with different abilities, a little like dungeon fighter style. So I've been like teaching that. It's super simple to teach, and had some Danish people over who likes and also the German people. Like everybody likes the drinking rules, which is optional. I like that. And now I'm basically a little start because we ate breakfast at 8 a.m. So that's a few hours ago, and I've just like had some water and a quick chocolate snack. So I'm actually heading out for some food right now. I have bought food, we have found a place to sit, and I'm eating my pizza. I'm also thinking about this guy over there. I'm glad that that's not my job. He's just standing there all day, guarding that entrance, which isn't even an entrance, I think. But he has to make sure that nobody goes there. Good job. I'm glad you're doing it and not me. I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yes.
It's only Friday. You can't be tired. I'm super tired.
Yes. We're eating some food and we found a bench and we're sitting, relaxing a little bit now.
I don't know what you're seeing, but you're seeing something.
You're seeing floor probably. This is our secret bench that we're now displaying on the internet.
So if you find this bench, we will be here.
Yeah, or no, we won't, but
No.
but please don't steal our bench.
Don't like take it home, like steal it.
No, it's not that good, it's like squeaky.
It's not the best bench. It's also not the worst because it is a bench.
I'm just rambling.
Yes, that's our channel, Board
Yes.
Gaming Ramblings. If you don't
Board
know,
gaming benching.
I've-
What are our plans for today?
We have a couple of meetings, one now at 4 and one at 6, and then but I don't need to say the plans because you're going to see most of the plans. We are probably getting some more games. I have gone through the lists again, and I have kind of put an exclamation mark where the things that I really want to get at, and
Lists.
so we still have quite a more room left, and there are less games that I'm like super hyped getting. So now there's more like the games that might be good or might not be good, like the smaller games, things we might not have heard about. We just got a recommendation from Board Game Geek for a game that we should get. 2 of our subscribers came up to us and they actually made a gift for us. And we're not going to show it to you now, you're going to see it in the next
Yes.
Cape or Kel video. But
Oh
it
my
was
God.
pretty awesome. I was
It's so
like,
awesome.
oh, you did that. That's
Yes.
amazing. And if you're watching, I hope you're having an amazing day.
You made
or
our day.
had an amazing day. Yeah, you absolutely made our day.
Yes.
Like that was better than all the games. So
Nah.
not on all the games
Would you
together,
trade?
but no, I would not.
No.
But it was still something different. Like it was
Yes.
something unique and
It
very
couldn't
and homemade
yeah,
and amazing.
It's just like something I
And this is now 3 minutes of this video, so we're
Yes.
gonna go and do a meeting because we're starting to get late. So we're gonna do that.
just had a meeting with the Horrible Guild, and they have so much cool stuff this year. Dungeon Fighter is getting a second edition. Looks super cool, and they've added some new elements that I really think will be awesome, like different dice, etc. Also, the Railroad Ink Challenge looks really interesting. One of the things we missed when we played Railroad Ink was the player interaction. That is added in greater level here with some like achievements that you're racing to get. It is really cool. Even though we called Railroad Ink, we didn't have it anymore. I'm actually interested in getting this. Similo Spookies is one of the, we love the Similo games. It's super fun and super easy, and Johannes is a big like horror fan, so this is right up our alley as well. Tiny Turbo Cars is a game that's coming later, and this sounds really interesting. It has like this sliding puzzle mechanism with planning, like programming a racing game. Like programming racing games aren't like our favorite genre, but adding that sliding puzzle mechanism sounds really interesting as well. Soundbox also sounded really cool. It's like a guessing game, but with sounds instead of like miming or writing and stuff, and the person guessing has to like guess what sounds he hears while the other are like making those sounds at the same time. So that sounds a little chaotic, but it sounds really fun and awesome as well. So it's a lot of great games that I'm looking into. Also, this is super cool. It's like a role-playing game, but with the dungeon fighter mechanism for tests. So this also sounds like really interesting, and I would actually try this role-playing game. Sounds awesome. Look at this. I like walking around in Hall 6. It's fun to see things that is not board games also. Like these are super cool. Especially that guy, he's awesome.
Okay, hello, this is Benjamin from The Beer, and we are here at Essen, and those are our new games. Our most successful game is Bichoku. We don't have it here because it has been sold out in like 5 hours. It's been a blast, but it's a heavy Euro game based on a kind of Miyazaki, fantastic Asian thing, but with a lot of options. And if you like heavy Euro games, you will love it for sure because it's gorgeous and very, very clever. But I can tell you about Luna Capital. We have not a lot of units left, but this is a game from Jose Ramon Palacios. I would say it's a family plus game where you can draft some cards and also draft some tiles. So it's a double draft game with a city building in the moon. So the humans can go to the moon, and what they do when they go to new places, business. So they want to have the best capital, the best city in the moon, and you can score points for different kind of things. You have a little bit of set collection, a little bit of area control, but in your own way, and you can be very mean in the draft if you see things that your opponents want and you steal from them. So it's half an hour, 1 hour game. It's 1 to 4 players, and it's a very good game that people is loving it. So we are super happy with Luna Capital. I can tell you about Castle Party. Castle Party is a game that was sold out at Gen Con. It was a blast, and it's a very good game for Halloween that's coming. Castle Party is a flip and write game where you are doing a monster party in the honor of the Pumpkin King. So people want to make all monsters go together. For example, the ghosts want to be with the ghosts, the vampires with the vampires, and you have a lot of interaction in a flip and draft game that's not that common. Most of them are multi-solitary. Here you have a lot of things to do with your rivals, so it's super fun. And I end with Mayscape. Those are kind of revolutionary solitary games where you have to exit the labyrinth. How you do it? Well, I can show you a map. There are 7 maps in each box. What you have to do, so you start here and you have to go until there. But you can't do it like this, so you have kind of draw the path. The point is that I'm stuck here, so I open and I have to fold and unfold until I find the exit. So it's kind of puzzle game, kind of challenging. It's more difficult than it seems, and it's super fun. We have 2 boxes of Mayscape, the 2 first ones. We're gonna release 2 more next year. And you have Labyrinthos and Ariane, 7 different challenges on Xbox. And these are the main things that we have here in the beer. Thank you.
Welcome to Board Gaming Ramblings. No, wait, is it?
No, just like say we have played.
Hello, everyone. This is Denman, and you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
These are the worst first impressions I get.
And we just finished playing Azul number 6.
No.
Sorry, number 4. The 4th Azul, Queen's Garden. It was a lot of fun. This was a cool puzzle to try to solve. There's basically just 4 rounds. The drafting of the tiles feels similar to the other Azuls in the sense that you take all of one type of tile. In this case, there's 2 attributes you can choose from. But the way they get restocked and the way the tiles come out is quite different, and also the way they get placed on your board is different as well, and quite costly. I think all of us were a little concerned at the beginning of the game that we weren't going to put maybe more than a quarter of our board with tiles. At the end of the game, we've realized that that's not far from true. Although we got a little more done than I anticipated. But yeah, it's quite hard to get the tiles out. The more expensive tiles are extremely difficult, but obviously give you more points. So there's a nice balance. It's the, that sort of opportunity cost of, do I do something cheap and easy and get points for it, or do I try to do the difficult tiles that are going to give me more points? And of course, there's round scoring and final scoring. So there's both of those to be thinking about at the same time. But I think it played really smoothly. Our first play, I'll say that we have no idea what time it plays in, because our first play was a lot of talking and goofing around. But I don't think that the box time is wrong at all. I think it's probably 45 to 60 minutes. What did you think, Kayla?
I thought that it was good. I also liked the puzzle factor of it, and the feel. I think it feels different enough to be considered a different game than the others. The drafting really kind of makes you think a little bit differently about how you're going to draft things, because you have 2 different consequences when drafting. And then the end of game scoring is, I think, the first time you play, kind of hard to understand until you've actually scored it, because there's a lot going on. So I think first game is just a matter of playing through. Like he said, it went pretty smooth, and then seeing how it scores. I think next time we definitely move faster and have a better idea of placement of tiles and kind of where they go out. But don't expect to fill your board at all because they are very bare. And I feel like if you try, you're not going to get too far on the scoreboard.
I liked it a lot. I think like if this was very different from the other results, and if I had to like say like this is the most similar, I would choose Summer Pavilion, because it absolutely has some inspiration from that, but how you pay for the more expensive tiles, and also how you're trying to fill these around these structures in your garden to get the jokers. I think like the drafting having this hidden, because in all of the other assault games, you know what is available to you at the beginning of the round, and this is the first time that you don't. So you don't know actually how many tiles that you're going to have available, and also, yes, I was actually waiting for something that I never was going to get. So that was very interesting. That was very fresh. So it feels very fresh to me. As you said, the final scoring was a little hard to understand, but still fun, very fun. Friday is done. It has been a good day.
It has.
I think like this day was really fast.
It was.
It has happened cool things.
It happens cool things.
Yeah, just like we've had overall a very good time today.
Yes. We probably had that, or we did have it yesterday, but it was more like wandering aimlessly around. Today we worked quite some few hours, and we had some meetings with nice people, and tomorrow's probably going to be like a shorter vlog because we're going to work for most of the day.
Yes.
So it might be a bit in the morning, and then like we have a couple hours free in the middle of the day, and then we're going to do some games.
Yes.
So it's going to be a shorter vlog tomorrow, basically.
Yeah, less walking around in the halls, basically.
Which means we might go to bed a bit earlier this morning, or probably just going to play games longer.
That's true.
So we are almost like at the same time. Like this was filmed now 5 minutes earlier than yesterday.
Yeah,
so we are
consistent.
like on the clock for this day. So it's just past midnight, and like you people are saying like, oh, you're up so late doing this, but many industry people are out partying all night and drinking and getting hungover. We're just playing games and making videos.
Yeah.
So it's been an amazing day. It's so fun to meet you when you come up and say that you like the channel. That means so much.
Yes.
So if you are here and you are seeing this before you come tomorrow, please come to the Forbidden Games booth and say hi. That would mean so much.
Yeah, we will be there practically the whole of tomorrow. So.
Yeah, we're gonna have a break from like 2 to 4.
Yeah.
And other than that, we're gonna be there the whole time. So just please come and play a game or say hi, and that would be amazing. Anything you want to add at the end of the day?
Yeah, just having a good time.
There's 2 days left. What do you feel about
that? It's Saturday tomorrow, and then it's Sunday.
And then suddenly we're home, and we're having a live video, which is gonna be funny.
But those 2 days we are left, I think those are going to feel very different.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of work tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then like Sunday we have like
quite a few meetings.
Last day, and maybe we can like do we have an early meeting on Sunday as well?
I do not remember. I think 10.
Yeah. Because I would like to sleep a little longer, but
tomorrow we are sleeping 1 hour more.
Yay!
So you might sleep 6 hours tonight, which would be amazing.
What?
It's gonna be crazy.
Party
like it's 6 hours of sleep.
Yes.
So we got more games today. We played just one new game today, but hopefully gonna get more games played. So there's so many games I'm looking forward to playing.
Yeah, we were just like, let's grab a big quick bite of food, and we'll get to play a little bit before than we did yesterday.
Yeah.
And we had to wait an hour
for a pizza.
Yes.
It's horrible. But the pizza was not that good.
It was alright.
But
it was a busy night, so that happens.
And that's the end.
That's the
Anything
end.
you want to add? No, I'm just saying things. You done? Are we done?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
Yes, we are
so
done.
If you are still here and watching this strange thing in a room and you have not subscribed, you can do so now by
clicking the subscribe button.
And it's free and it's fun for everyone. If you want to do something now that's not free, you can go to patreon.com/boardgamingramblings and help us out to make us go to conventions like this and make vlogs and get games that we can play to show to you to see if you need to buy the game or not.
Yes.
And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching yet another vlog from Essen from Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.